Everyone, how you doing? So today I decided to go live because I just know that there is so much things going on in people's life in one way or the other, and you are that's your growth phase at this moment because that's where I am. If you've been following me lately, you will know that if you subscribe to my channel and you've gone through some of my videos, I always talk about school and starting one and how to grow it, how to increase your income as a teacher. I'm just coming back from church. That's why I'm tying scarf. I'm based in Nigeria. We tie scarf to church. So that's why you're seeing the scarf on my head. So as I was saying, I just decided to go live today because I could tell you for a fact that being an entrepreneur is not an easy thing actually. It gets to some days where after the whole stress you just want to, lock up, but your work is in a season where you cannot even just lock up and have that rest. So, but that notwithstanding, you just need to get up and get on with pushing and doing what you have to do because every job has or every work has a season. And this is like the August season where we have our summer lessons and so much more. And in this period, it's overwhelming by the grace of God because things are turning out way faster than way faster than, things are just popping up. Pupils are coming in like in mass by the mercies of God, and it's so beautiful. So we've gone out and we've done so much to have this number, but then we need to keep this number, and that's why we are pushing on and pushing on so that we can be able to get what we desire actually. So here are some secrets I can tell you towards marketing for your school. If anyone tell you that one-to-one campaign or marketing of your school is old school, it's a lie. If you're out there and you are thinking of how to grow your school, which you started, never neglect the power of one-on-one marketing. Like it should be something that it should be something that you do regularly, one-on-one with people, because that has been the secret. That has been one of the things that I use as a weapon or as a vessel to go out and meet people. So if you're out there and you're thinking, how can I grow my my school? How can I grow my school business? Mind you that school is a business and you are in need to reap something out of it. So if there's one good thing you can do for yourself is to do, when you hear shameless marketing, don't ever think it's for those who sell products. Your school is your product. The pupils, everything about it is the business for you. So standing on that, make sure that you carry out what we call shameless marketing. Like people may literally feel like, why should we go to your school? Why should we do this? Be prepared for the value you have to offer. Be prepared not to allow whatever anybody would say weigh you down. Be prepared not to allow anybody snubbing you, make you say, oh no, I'm not going to go out tomorrow. Make sure you get up and you just zoom out and you do what you need to do. If you want to get the kind of results that you desire, you just need to take the step that you're supposed to take. So never neglect the power of one-on-one marketing. Adverts on radio, on televisions, or through people announcing it for you are beautiful, but there's power in moving out to people, because sometimes people have questions and they can't ask it on to television, they can't ask it to the radio, they can't ask it to one person. They can ask their questions if they see you on a one-on-one base. They can ask anything that they have, any challenge where they are finding. They can freely ask you, okay, what about this? Can you attend to this? Do you accept this? Like today, parents met me and was telling me the need of her child. She was like, my child has a special need. And I'm like, what's the problem? And she shared it to me what the need of this child was. And then I found out that it was something that was really difficult as it should. I thought that don't worry, bring your child to us, we're going to look into this. Now, if we were not on a close range, I would not be able to speak to her or be able to communicate to her. And she was already prepared to go to another school when we met. So with this regard, never underestimate the power of one-on-one marketing, the power of one-on-one campaign. Never neglect the power of meeting with people and telling them what you have to offer. So it's a misconception when you think that pitching is for some people. Pitching is not for some people. Pitching of your school and everything about it is something that you should do shamelessly. It's something that you should do with all your heart. It's something that you should do not minding who is insulting you or who is not insulting you. So if you are out there and you're struggling and thinking, how can I start this school business? And you can also say, oh, I'm always ashamed of and all of that. There's a young woman out here who's just like you, encouraging and telling you that there's no need to be ashamed. You just need to know what you are bringing to the table. Do you know what you are bringing to the table? Yes, that's the most important thing. Go and tell people about that thing, that quality that you want to bring to the table. These are the most important of them all. So if you can tell me what you're bringing to the table and I can see that you're certain about what you have to offer, it gives me that courage to come out. And I also want to tell you something. When you're doing your one-on-one marketing, don't select the people that you will speak to. Do you know why? You don't know who's going to come. You don't know who's even going to market your school for you. The person that can sell about your school may be someone that is not even that in the next 50 years, the person or the child will not come, but the person is willing and ready to talk about your school to somebody else. I have people who their children are in my school today because someone referred them, and those people's children are not in my school. So they were like, my child is already in another school, and I'm cool with that. So I would want this person to come here because I know it's a good school. I've heard about your school, and I also met with you one on one. Your explanation was very, very lovely. So I had to direct someone to come to this place. Why would someone not direct you to where their own children are schooling and tell you to go to another school? So why would you underestimate who is going to come? Don't even look at the person in the maybe you're like this person cannot afford my school. Like it's not your place to tell who can afford your school. People are willing to pay for their children as well. So if you are out there today, I'm just focusing on the power of marketing. No matter what kind of product you sell, maybe you're a teacher and you also have some side things that you are doing. Don't be ashamed to do it. And if you're a teacher as well, don't be ashamed or don't feel it's not my school. No, even though it's not your school, that's where you work. And therefore, if that's where you work, that's where you eat from. And that place where you are working as a teacher, it is good for you to contribute by making sure that you can also advertise and market for the school for them to grow. The more you market for the school, you also increase your own chances. Today, I have parents now who are willing to work with some of my teachers for private tutoring, and it gives them access to extra income. So if you are out there and you feel that this thing is not your thing, after all, it's not your school, no, it's wrong. The more you give out value, it comes back to you in three folds. So just be that best teacher that you can be in that school and be willing to share and talk to people about the school shamelessly. So today is all about shameless marketing. If you are out there and thinking of how is my school going to thrive in this September, how is my school going to grow, what are we going to do? I'm giving you something that I have tried, something that I have tested, and it's really working. And that thing is shameless marketing of your school to people on a one-on-one basis. Just take out special timings when you know you can meet people to talk to them. If it's something that is going to work for you in the morning, it's getting dark here already. That's why this place is a bit dark. If it's something that works for you best in the morning or best in the evening, you can go out and meet people and communicate with them, especially within your location. If you can spread the love within your location, then you can spread out. So don't neglect anyone. Just do it and get it right. Thank you so much for joining. And if you'll be watching this later, make sure that you grab this value and put it to work. It will give you massive returns, because that's what it's giving to me at this moment. And never feel that you are shy to sell what you have. Remember always, whenever you want to market to someone, especially something that is related to intangible skill like a service, you know, this is what I have. I'm sure of what I'm bringing to the table. That assurance of knowing what you're bringing to the table should be enough to tell you that there's no reason for you to be ashamed to tell someone about what you're bringing to the table. Thank you so much for joining. Love you. I remain your girl Lilian, and you can ask me anything you have on the comment section. So if you love this content, I would like you to type, you just type something that shows me the love that you really loved watching this video. Thank you so much for joining. Bye. Oh my god, I just tried my lights. This is my first time of going live. Oh, I didn't know they had lights here that I could try out. This is my beautiful face. So make sure you watch and get to this point. All right, bye. Okay.